Hi everyone, welcome to Chess Analysis channel. In today's video, we are going to see about the concept of Zugzwang in chess. Zugzwang is nothing but a situation in which a player is compelled to move, means his position will become significantly weaker. In other words, a player is said to be in Zugzwang when any possible move will terribly worsen their position. Let me show you an example. This position is composed by none other than the legendary chess player Paul Morphy. Here it is white to play and mate in 2. Here white plays this beautiful move rook to a6. Here black can either play b takes a6 or move his bishop away to any of the squares in this diagonal. If black plays b takes a6, pawn to b7 is just checkmate. If black moves his bishop away from b8, rook into a7 is checkmate. Hope you all understood the concept of Zugzwang. Let me show you another example. In this position, it is white to play and win. Here white plays the move rook to f3 attacking the knight on f2. Notice black can't play knight to d1 because of rook d3 check winning the knight on d1. Hence black's only reasonable option is playing knight to h1. Notice the knight on h1 is completely dominated by the white rook on f3. The squares f2 and g3 are covered by the rook. Here white plays the move king to g5. Here black plays king to e4 attacking the rook on f3. Here white plays the move king to g4 and now black is under Zugzwang. Black can move the knight, and if black moves his king, let's say to d4, white plays king to h3, king to e4 and white plays rook f1 and white is winning the knight on h1 and this position is completely winning for white. Let me show you another example. This is a famous queen versus rook endgame studied by one of the greatest chess composers, Philidor. In this position, it is white to play and win. Here, white plays the move queen to e5 check. If king to c8, queen e8 is just checkmate. So black's only good option is playing king to a7. Here white plays queen a1 check. Black's only reasonable option is playing king to a8. Here white plays the move queen to a5. Repeating the same position with black to move. Now black is under Zugzwang. If black plays king c8, white plays this simple move queen to a6 pinning the rook on b7 and this rook is lost on the next move. Let's filter the rook moves one by one. Black can't play rook c7 and rook d7. Similarly, rook to b6, rook to b5, rook to b4 because these squares are covered by either the queen or the king. If black plays rook to b2, white plays queen e5 check, forking the rook on b2 while checking the king on b8. If black plays rook to g2, same as before, white plays queen e5 check, forking the rook on g7 and the king on b8. If black plays rook to e7, queen d8 check wins for white, forking the rook on e7 and king on b8. Hence, black rook has only 4 reasonable moves. Those are rook to b3, rook to b1, similarly rook to f7 and then rook to h7. If rook b3, white plays queen e5 check, If black plays king c8, queen e8 is just checkmate. If king to a7 to d4 check. Notice that if king to a6, queen a4 is just checkmate. If king a8, queen a4 check wins the rook on b3. Hence black plays king to b8. Here white plays queen f4 check. Again if king c8, queen f8 is just checkmate. Hence black has only two reasonable moves, that is either king a7 or king a8, where both runs into queen a4 check, winning the rook on b3. If rook to b1, white plays queen e5 check. Again if king to c8, queen e8 is just checkmate. Hence black plays king a7, queen d4 check. Again if king to a6, queen a4 is just checkmate. If king to b8, queen to h8 check. So black is forced to play king to a7, and now queen h7 check, forking the rook on b1 while checking the king on a7. Similarly, if rook f7, white plays queen e5 check. Again if king c8, queen e8 is just checkmate. Hence black plays king a7, queen e3 check. Black plays king b8, and now either queen e8 check or queen b3 check force the rook on f7 while checking the king on b8. Similarly, if black plays rook h7, white plays queen e5 check. Again if king c8, queen e8 is just checkmate. Hence black plays king a7, queen a1 check, king b8, and now queen b1 check, forking the rook on h7 while checking the king on b8, and this position is completely winning for white. That's it for today. Hope you all enjoyed my video. If you haven't seen my previous chess videos, do check it out by pressing the I button above. If you wanna see more educational chess videos like this, do subscribe Chess Analysis and click the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching.